This Three Beards Media podcast may contain mature themes, and if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Like the podcast. Nailed it!
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to give everybody an update as to part of the reason why I wasn't here yesterday and what's going on with Mom. So, also, I'm learning that some people can't post, but it looks like it's working now this morning, so that's good. Good morning, Travis. That's my nephew. I'm just going to go ahead and read. Let's give a little background for people that may not know. 3:30 that yesterday morning, my sister Jackie called me. My mom was rushed to the ER with severe abdominal pain. She had seen the doctor the day before, and they tried to give her some pain medicine. A couple of enemas because she had a blockage. They went ahead and sent her home with some laxative, and that wasn't working. So 3:30 yesterday morning, she was rushed by ambulance to the ER. If anybody knows my mom, she does not want to go to the hospital. She called 911 herself. So that's how serious it was. I got there yesterday about 4 o'clock, same time as my sister Jackie. Pretty quickly, they took her in for a CAT scan, CT scan, and then realized that she had a perforated bowel. My mom weighs luckily 110 pounds, if that. She's frail. She's on blood thinners. She's had a rough last year. So she was not in good shape to begin with. They wanted to do surgery. They probably came and talked to us 3 or 4 times about how serious of a surgery this was going to be. The frailty that she had was not going to be good. At one point, the doctors had talked about how her body was going to be beat on pretty bad, just based off of the not the surgery itself, but just her frailty and how weak she was. So they were preparing us quite a bit for the fact that she would not make it through the surgery. My mom has a do not resuscitate. She did rescind that for the surgery itself. She's out. They were able to remove a lot of the waste that had dumped into her body cavity and cleaned it up. But they removed a large portion of her colon, and she's in pretty rough shape right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and read you. My sister Dee and my niece Lindsay stayed there last night. This is what she sent me last night or this morning. They're slowly weaning her off sedation so she can communicate when she's in pain. 4:27 this morning, a bit of AFib going on. They're doing an EKG now. Doesn't look like it's anything serious. At 5:50, they came in and said a team of doctors came in and explained that they had found a sizable hard poop ball in her, as well as 2 liters of blood and stool. So he said she is fighting a very tough battle right now with all of that attacking her system. When they tried taking the ventilator off last night, she immediately started bleeding, so they're going to try here again. Her blood pressure is dropping again, so there's a bit of concern on that as well. The doctor says he thinks the big poop ball is what caused the perforation. They are attempting to wean off vent, and then her blood pressure died way down, so they had to up her blood pressure meds again, and her heart rate is kind of iffy. It's kind of high, so it's iffy. They're doing blood work, and if that comes back fine, they're going to pull out the ventilator. They're currently letting her breathe a bit on her own to make sure she can withstand the ventilator and removal, but everything looks good for that to happen currently. She just woke up. This was at probably last 15 or 20 minutes. She just woke up, and she's pretty alert, and she's comprehending. So I'm assuming she's starting to process what's happened over the last 24 hours for my mom. I mean, obviously, this is a tough situation. I don't know how to express what I'm feeling. I have a lot of thoughts and processes going through my mind right now. Obviously, I love my mom. She did a lot for me. I probably wouldn't have been able to survive my first marriage without my mom. She was really the girls' mom back then. And I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. My mom was more of a mother to Taylor and Caitlin than their real mom ever was. So not only did she raise me and take care of me, she helped me raise the girls. She's had a rough life. Her mother died when she was 13 or 14. She had some pretty bad stuff happen to her in the past. She raised 4 kids since she was, 15 is when she had my oldest sister. We weren't exactly loaded with money growing up. Somehow she was able to feed and mother 4 kids. She lost a child. And I'll tell you, that never goes away. Cass died before I was born, so in 1970. And when my dad passed away in 2010, which was 40 years later, the very first thing she said when Dad died was, he gets to see my baby before me. You goddamn right, Travis. She is a pretty tough lady. I don't want to lose my mom. But this recovery and what her life is going to be like afterwards is going to be really rough. And she's not going to enjoy it. She doesn't want to. She wants to be able to go home. She's not going to be able to go home. My sisters and I are going to have to sit down and have a serious conversation. And my sisters and I need to put some stuff behind us and move on with whatever petty bullshit we got going on. And the number one focus should be our mother. And I'm not preaching to anybody because God knows I've made mistakes. But from this moment on, I'm not going to hear, and I'm not going to tolerate any arguing or petty bullshit back and forth. I'm just not going to. The power of me, set that up. And whoever decides to take that role on, whether it's me or one of my sisters, we're going to support that person 100%. And we're not having any more of this bullshit. The number one focus should be on Mom. End of story. I'm being completely open here. So, probably looking at skilled nursing in a nursing home, which if anybody knows my mom, absolutely is going to fight tooth and nail about. But she doesn't have anywhere else to go. We don't have the capability to be able to handle that at home. We just don't. I know for a fact that she would much rather just pass on. She has said that multiple times. She misses her mom. She misses my brother Cass. She misses my dad. She hasn't seen her mom for 60 years. Over 60 years. She hasn't seen my brother for over 50, 52 years. Maybe it's time for mom to go home. And does that make me sad? Yeah. Selfishly, it makes me sad. But when Dad died, I said that I truly believed that he was in a better place. He wasn't hurt anymore. He wasn't in pain anymore. That to me is important. It just is. So that's what we need to have. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. I don't even, to be honest with you, know what I'm showing here, as far as who I am or whatever. But right now, the only thing that matters right now is my mom. I'm going to show you what's important. If I can get this system to work. Oh, I can't. Let's see. There we go. That's who I'm talking about. That's my mom. She's beautiful. She's tough. She's the most amazing woman that I ever met. I love you, Mom. I'll do what I can to make sure everything's right. I'll do everything I can for you. I gotta go. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Talk tomorrow.